is a hard question because I don't think that there's just one defining characteristic that makes us human. I think that it's more like a variety of things put together. So what I'll do is first I will say my original response from when I was asked this question the very first time, and then I'll discuss two other characteristics that I found when doing my Honors 101 readings on what it means to be a human. And then I'll get some opinions from other people, followed by a fun surprise at the end. So I still stand by my original statement, which is that to be human means to have a desire for knowledge. And this is very true because humans are the only creatures on this planet that are not only able to understand the world around us, but can also be interested in it and study it and learn more about it. And it's this ability that has enabled us to become the most advanced species on the planet, as well as develop so many new technologies that are constantly changing and developing the world that we live in. Now on to my honors findings. So I believe that to be a human also means to be a social creature. I don't think that humans were ever created to be alone, but rather we are supposed to interact with, socialize with, and share experiences and emotions with other human beings, because it is in this way that we develop not only our individual personalities, but also as humans and as society in general. And my point was only further proven when reading Eric Schwitzgebel's Human Nature and Moral Education in Mencius, Xunzi, Hobbes, and Rousseau. And I found my source very early in the passage when Schwitzgebel found it odd that scholars Hobbes and Rousseau argued that to find the natural state of a human being, one had to take them out of society. And the reason that Schwitzgebel found this odd was because he, like myself, saw human beings as social creatures. So he argued that to study the natural state of a human being, one could not take that human out of society because it was in fact society that formed and shaped that human being as an individual. To be human also means to live a life full of meaning, which does not always entail happiness, but rather putting others before yourself. And this trait is unique to humans because when one thinks of an animal, they typically think of a creature whose only purpose in life is to survive, to self-persevere. But humans are different in the sense that we can choose to put the needs of others before our own. And I'd like to support this thought by a quote by Viktor Frankl, a Jewish man living in World War II who chose to give up a life of safety and scholarship in America to be with his parents in a concentration camp. And it is that being human always points and is directed to something or someone other than oneself, be it a meaning to fulfill or another human being to encounter. The more one forgets himself by giving himself to a cause to serve or another person to love, the more human he is. And those are just my opinions, but let's see what other people think. What does it mean to be a human?
It means you can mess up and everything's still gonna be okay.
To have language, culture, morality, and intelligence.
So, what I think makes us human is to be able to process the world through our own understanding.
Being human means coming to this earth and sharing God's word, because that is what we are here to do.
To me, being a human means making mistakes and learning from them.
To be a human means always having fun, no matter where you're at.
Being human means making mistakes and learning from them.
What?
To me, being a human means making mistakes and learning from them.
Figure it out!